Hello everyone. Today is an incredibly sad day for me. I mean, I'm so torn up, I can't even tell you. I'm just trying to hold it in because Carl Weathers was such an integral part of my life, my success, everything about it. I give him incredible credit and kudos because when he walked into that room and I saw him for the first time, I saw greatness, but I didn't realize how great. I never could have accomplished what we did with Rocky without him. He was absolutely brilliant. His voice, his size, his power, his athletic ability, but more importantly, his heart, his soul. It's a horrible loss. And I'm standing here in front of this painting because it was probably the last moment we were ever in the ring together, and I'll never forget it. He was magic, and I was so fortunate to be part of his life. So, Apollo, keep punching.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chicago.
So great to have you.
Thank you.
I can only imagine when you go to one of these expos, the line is just wrapped around the building.
We have a few people that show up. Just a few.
When you're talking about just the things that we listed on here, is it Rocky fans, Mandalorian fans? Who do you get the most of?
Oh, I got to tell you, it's amazing to me that over the years, you said over 40, it's nearly 50.
Oh my gosh.
In a year and a half, it'll be 50 years that I've been professional actor. Somebody's been paying me for it.
Yeah.
So the generations are spanned.
Yeah.
There's grandma and grandpa, and then there's mama and papa, and then there is the daughter and the son, and then there's their daughter and son.
Isn't that something?
But that's the thing, though, right? That it spans all those generations. That these films, all of these films, have become, such a legacy films. When you take a look at some of these old clips, what do you think about? I mean, the Rocky films. What did you go in? What was in your mind when you went into this with a guy that had never directed a film, had done very, very little acting, and you're in here now with this, this guy, Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah. Well, in all due modesty, Sylvester Stallone wasn't Sylvester Stallone then.
Right. That's what I mean.
He was a struggling actor, and so was I. So, you look back on it, and I'm one of those people who is saying, next. Not yesterday.
Yeah.
It just, yesterday's gone. And there is no tomorrow. So I'm looking next, right now. What am I doing? And fortunately, there's a fan base there that continues to support, as you were saying about people showing up at these fan expos and all these kinds of conventions who are fans of these movies. I'm a lucky guy. I'm a fortunate guy, and thank God that it just keeps rolling.
Yeah. When I think professional athletes who become actors, it's usually kind of an afterthought. Maybe I'll go do this. But you were serious from the beginning. And I'm much younger than you, but when I was in school...
Wait a minute. What do you mean you're much younger than me?
Much younger.
What are you saying?
The athletes were not in the theater club, right?
No.
So where did that come from?
Man... I just remember being bitten by the bug when I was in grade school. The first play I did, I was in 5th or 6th grade, one of those pageant plays, of course. And then the next time I did a play the following year, it was a scripted play that one of my teachers did. And there is nothing like standing on stage as a kid and suddenly hearing...
Yeah.
But did the athletes give you a hard time about it?
Are you kidding me? When I was at San Diego State playing for Don Coryell and had great athletes all around me, Fred Dreyer, Haven Moses, these guys who went on and were great pros. There was one guy, a guy named Lloyd Edwards, who was our fullback, giant dude. He was bigger than I was, and I played linebacker. And Lloyd used to stand on one end of campus, and if he'd see me, he'd go, "Yo, actor! Actor!" And of course, I'm going, oh my God, because I want to be an athlete. I want to be known as a great player, So, yeah, it's been interesting with the athletes.
And you're an athlete, but then being a football player and making yourself into a boxer, people probably for years thought you were a boxer. You thought you were Apollo Creed. You became friends with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, many still do, but I know the truth, and so do real boxers. They know the truth. They said, as Apollo said to Rocky, you box good, but I'm a good boxer, okay? And that's what, the professionals would look at me and say, man, you really can move. You look like you can do that.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, right. Give me a minute on film and I'm great.
Right. Probably so much
Carl
training and
Weathers,
choreography,
who
right?
as Apollo Creed in the first 4 Rocky films and appeared in Predator, another popular movie. Then there was the likes of Mandalorian, Happy Gilmore, Action Jackson, Arrested Development, and dozens of other films and TV shows. Died on Thursday, according to what the family released. He was just 76 years old. The family came out on social media and actually released a very heartbreaking, touching, and emotional statement announcing his death. They said, "We are deeply saddened to announce the passing of Carl Weathers, and he died peacefully in his sleep on Thursday, that was on February 1st, 2024. Carl was an exceptional human being. He was a legend in the movie industry, a very loving man, and of course, he lived an extraordinary life. Through his contributions to film, television, the arts and sports, he has left an indelible mark and is recognized worldwide and across generations. He was beloved brother, father, grandfather, a partner, and a friend. On January 14th, 1948, in the New Orleans, Weathers actually appeared in more than 75 films and TV shows during his 50-year screen career. Greef Karga, the head of Bounty Hunters Guild, in 9 episodes of the Disney Plus Star Wars series and the Mandalorian over its 3 seasons. The character became close to Pedro Pascal's Mando as series progressed. Weathers was, by the way, also Emmy nominated in 2021 for the role, and he also directed a pair of episodes in season 2 and 3. So his friend, that is John Rambo or Sylvester Stallone, has also come out actually via his official Instagram page and mourned and sent also messages of condolences to the fans and family, because actually Carl Weathers was his very, very close friend. They grew up over the years together, and of course they had that very great chemistry in a couple of movies they featured together. They were boxing partners and of course even working partners. So it's really very, very tough for the fans who really loved Carl Weathers. And of course, in this moment in time, all we are going to say is rest in power the king, Carl Weathers.